Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be something a little new and different that I decided to do on my channel, and if you like this idea, definitely let me know and I'll keep doing it in the future. So about a month ago, Physicians Formula sent me their Healthy Lip liquid lipsticks, and I planned to do a video and review these, but then I thought maybe a 7-day wear test might be even better, because a lot of times when you're trying out different colors, the shades might apply differently depending on the shade. They might also wear differently depending on the shade. So I wanted to give these a really good test over a longer period of time, not just try it once and try one shade and then tell you my thoughts. So what I'm going to do is jump into my daily vlogs. Each one is only a minute or two long, just kind of giving you a little bit of information about the shades that I tried. You'll be able to see it on me, and then at the end of the video I'll show some swatches of all the colors and give my final thoughts. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. Good morning guys, it's day one and I am wearing the shade Bear With Me. I thought it was going to be a little bit more of like a rosy nude because that's how it looks in the tube. It looks a little brighter on my lips, but I still think it's pretty colors, so we'll just go with it today. I think my husband's probably going to give me side eye, like, because I never wear bright lipsticks, but whatever, it's for the sake of the video. So it feels very nice and comfortable so far. I don't think it's making my lips look particularly liney, which is amazing for a matte lipstick. So thumbs up so far on that. It didn't go on patchy. It went on very smoothly, super pigmented in just, actually I only swiped it on my bottom lip, pressed my lips together, and then it was done, full color. So so far so good. It's about 10 a.m. I will check in with you guys later and see how this color wears. Okay, so it's been around 6 hours since I first applied the lipstick. It's 4 p.m. now, and I would say it's definitely most of the way worn off. It's wearing off more, I would say, in the middle of my lips than anything. It's not transfer proof because I kissed my son on the cheek and it left a lipstick print on him, so it's definitely not transfer proof, but I will say it held up very well for the first 5 hours or so, and then we had a really late lunch and the rest of it sort of started coming off once I was eating. So I would say if it's just on your lips and you're not eating or drinking much, it stays on really well. But if you are going to be eating, then it tends to come off pretty quickly. At least that's my first impression for today, but I have 6 more days to go, so I'll be testing it out a lot more, and different colors as well. Some may wear differently than others, especially some of the darker ones that tend to stain your lips a little bit more. So I will see you guys tomorrow with a new color. Good morning everybody. So it's day 2 and today's color is Dose of Rose. Again, I thought that this was going to be a subtle color because it was lined up next to all the others and it kind of looked like more of a subtle shade compared to some of them. So I don't know, I feel like my lips are kind of popping right now, which is okay, I guess. We'll see how it goes. I really need to start wearing bolder colors a little bit more often. So again, just like yesterday, it went on really nicely, applied super pigmented, not streaky at all. It feels very thin, very lightweight, but for now it feels comfortable. So I will check in with you guys throughout the day and let you know how it wears. Hey guys, so it's been about 2.5 hours now. I'm just up in the bathroom giving my son a bath, so that's probably why you hear that music in the background. But anyway, it's starting to wear off in the inner areas of my lip, I think because I just ate lunch, and that's what happened yesterday, although we ate a much later lunch yesterday, so I got about 5 or 6 hours of wear time out of the lipstick yesterday. And today it was only about 2 hours, I would say, and then it started to come off. So I'm gonna call it at a 2.5 hour wear time today, just because I would not leave it like this. At this point, I would either reapply it or take it off. So you can kind of see up close here how it's wearing. So I'm thinking that this is not food and drink proof at this point, but tomorrow what I'm gonna do is maybe layer a lip primer underneath it and see if that helps make it last a little bit longer through eating and drinking. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning guys. So today's color is All Natural Nude and I love this color. I think this is my favorite one so far. It's so super pretty and it doesn't wash me out like a lot of nudes do. I think just because it has a lot of pink in it. So I went ahead and applied it over the e.l.f. lip primer today. So we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna eat something maybe in 2 hours or so. So I will definitely check back in and let you guys know my thoughts. Okay, so we ate breakfast, then I took a shower. This one lasted through breakfast and that was it. So by the time I was done eating my bagel, it completely had worn off already. So even with the primer, by the way, I'm pretty convinced 3 days in that these stay on really well until you eat, and they come off at that point if you eat or drink. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. So today I thought I would actually apply the lipstick for you. I realized that every day this week I've just been showing up with the lipstick already on, and I think it's important to see exactly how these apply, and because like I've been saying, they pretty much go on full color in one swipe and they're super lightweight. Not that you can really tell that on camera, but today I'm going to be applying the shade Very Healthy. So let's just go right into it.
Yellow sheep, white sheep, black sheep.
So I really like this color. I think it's really pretty, and also you can see how pigmented this goes on. And then I actually had some excess product when I pressed my lips together that applied to my top lip. And the reason that I do that is because when it comes to matte liquid lipsticks, you don't want to apply too thick of a layer, or they don't dry down the right way and then they end up feeling sticky. So I try to apply as little product as I possibly can and then transfer, you know, whatever's left to my top lip, and then just go in with the little applicator and just apply a little bit more just so I get the coverage. But overall, I think this color is really pretty. It feels comfortable on my lips. It's already dried down. So I'm just gonna go about my day now. I actually just ate, so this time I'll be wearing it for a longer period of time before eating. And I think that's what I did the first day. And it ended up lasting me like 5 or 6 hours. I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna go that long before I eat again, because it's gonna be time for lunch at some point. But we'll see how long it lasts and how well this color goes, and I will check in with you later. All right, so it's been about 4 hours since I applied the Very Healthy lip color. I just had lunch and it did wear off most of the way, but I feel like this one wore off a little more evenly than the other ones did, because it sort of just left like a little stain behind, where the other colors that I've tried so far left a ring around the outside and wore away in the center. So this one, I don't know why the variation in color, but I did actually really like this color as well. So yeah, that's it for today, and I will check in with a new color tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. So this is the shade Coral Minerals, and I really like this color. I feel like it's a little more pink than it is coral. I guess it's kind of like a pinky coral. I don't know. But anyway, I'm just heading out to Target now, do a little bit of shopping. I already ate breakfast, so we'll see how long this lasts, I guess, until lunchtime. I'm guessing it's going to come off at lunchtime like they all have so far, but I will check in with you a little bit later. Okay, so just a little heads up, my lips were feeling dry, so I put the Noonie Apple Cocoa Lip Oil on top, and the lipstick came off on the applicator. So even though it felt like it had dried down, so I just wanted to mention this, because if you like to top your matte liquid lipsticks with a gloss or a lip oil or anything like that, it's gonna transfer and come off on the applicator. So just an FYI with that. Okay, so we're back from Target. It's been probably about 3 hours since I applied this, and I will say that it's faded a lot because I put that lip oil on top. I would not recommend topping a matte liquid lipstick with an oil. That was kind of stupid, because oils are typically how they say to remove them. Oils will break them up. So I probably should have just used some sort of gloss or a balm that wasn't super heavy on the oils. But basically, this came off just from drinking out of my water bottle. In the past few days, drinking doesn't seem to make it transfer too much. It's really been more of the eating that was removing the color from my lips. But in this case, with the oil on top, it was coming off on my water bottle a lot. I saw a lot of transfer. So yeah, I would definitely not recommend topping these with a lip oil, but I mean, it's still on and it hasn't faded unnaturally, but I'm guessing that once I eat at this point, the rest of it is gonna come off. It's definitely not as bright as it was when I first applied it. So anyway, I'll check in with you guys tomorrow with a new color. Good morning, everyone. This is day 6. It's Friday. We're almost done. This is the shade Raisin Immunity. I like this shade. It's a little darker than what I would normally wear, but for the sake of this video, I am going to wear it today. And also, this one is the first one I've tried all week that actually went on a little streaky. I think sometimes darker shades tend to do that, but every other one I just did one quick swipe and it was full coverage. This one I actually had to do 2 full coats on my bottom lip and then 2 full coats on my top lip. Otherwise, like with the first coat, you could see my lip straight through it. So just something to keep in mind. It's not like I couldn't build it to full coverage very easily, but it just wasn't as opaque as the other shades were. All right, so it's been about 5.5 hours, and I would say this shade actually held up better than a lot of the other ones did. I actually ate lunch and it stayed on pretty well. I think my bottom lip is showing the most wear. The top lip is still pretty good. The bottom lip, just again, like on that inside part, is wearing off a little, as well as just the whole lip in general. It looks a little more faded than the top lip. But not so bad. So this one, I don't know if this one maybe stains your lips a little bit more, but it held up okay. So anyway, one more day and I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. So this is the shade Fight Free Reticles, and this is, these names are cracking me up. So it's day 7, and this one applied very nicely, just like all the rest of them did. So I guess the one yesterday just must have been a fluke that it went on streaky, because this one is super pigmented, one swipe, just like all the rest. It's a really nice bright red. So I'm gonna go about my day. I'm not really going anywhere today, and that's probably a good thing because I don't know that I would walk out of the house in bright red lipstick, just, you know, casual. So anyway, I will check in with you guys a bit later. All right, guys, so it's been about 5.5 hours. We just got back from eating dinner. I think the lipstick held up really well until I sat down to eat, and then it faded considerably. It did kind of leave a stain behind, but it looks very patchy. It kind of wears off more like on the inside of my lips, and then it's a little darker, like kind of a ring around the outside. So anyway, I'm just gonna remove this, call it a night, and I will be back with my final thoughts. Okay, so hopefully that gave you a really good idea of how these wear and how they perform, and you also got to see me wearing some of the shades. I'm gonna go ahead and just insert some swatches right here so you can see all of the colors. I would say my only criticism of the shade selection is that these do tend to run darker. I wish there were more sort of more neutral wearable shades, because I felt like there was only 1, maybe 2 that I would wear on an everyday basis, on a casual basis. I felt like the rest of the shades were either really bright or really dark. So as far as the formula goes, I think there are definitely some positives. The first one is that they go on very opaque, most shades anyway. They're very lightweight, they're very comfortable. I never really felt like my lips got dried out when I was wearing these. They also last quite a long time, as long as you're not eating or drinking. So if you're going in to work, like let's say in the morning, and you apply this, it'll definitely last you at least until lunchtime, and then you only might have to reapply it once. So that's not really that bad. On the downside though, they do transfer a little bit, not a ton, but definitely just a little on a glass or on a person. If you go to kiss someone, they will just leave a little hint of color behind, and they also they come off when you're eating or drinking, so they are definitely not food and liquid proof. So that being said, I enjoyed these overall. Again, I wish that the shade range had a little bit more wearable shades, but overall I think they're a really comfortable liquid lipstick to wear and fairly long lasting. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and also if you like this idea, definitely let me know. I can do it again with lipsticks, or maybe with blushes or palettes. I could do, like, you know, a 7-day 7 ColourPop blushes, or 7-day 7 BH Cosmetics palettes, or whatever. So definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments below on what you would like to see a 7-day wear test of. And also, please consider subscribing to my channel so that you'll be notified of future videos. I would love to have you. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.